Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we're going to be taking a look at the Civivi Wyvern. This is a great knife. Now, I'm going to just start by saying that so far, Wee's budget line, Civivi, there has not been any of their knives that I have not liked. I am super, super impressed with the knives. I love how each one comes out of the box just incredibly sharp. You don't ever feel like you have to sharpen it when you get it out of the box. And I have had some that, I just feel like could use a little bit of love. So you have on these is this gorgeous, you have this gorgeous, gorgeous drop point blade. These are hollow ground with a satin finish and just this, it's super, super, I can't believe how sharp they come out of the box. I absolutely love it. I wish I had some paper in front of me to cut, but I do not. I do not. You have these dragon scales, which you could probably see on the tan one a little bit better, if you can see that. So the dragon scales, it's, it's a texturing that's going to, well, not only does it look good, but the texturing on it really lets you feel like you are not going to lose the knife when you're playing with it. So I think it's wonderful that they have the cutouts on these knives, because not only can you flip it like a flipper, but you can also spidey flick it. So, two ways of playing with it, and I love that. Like I said, it's FRN handles. You have liner locks on both, which you can see there. These do run on bearings, which I love that. You have titanium pocket clips on each one. And I do like how they stuck with the black on this. Unfortunately, these are not ambidextrous, so they are tip up right hand carry only, which, I know is a bummer for you guys that are lefties. So there are a few that Civivi does that are not friendly to left-handers. You do have a lanyard space back here. So if you would like to put a lanyard on your knife, you can do so. I would consider this small to medium, I would have to say. It feels really, really good in hand. I mean, I enjoy this knife a lot. Now, the two that you see here are brand new, so I have not used these. I did not actually bring mine out to show, but they're so smooth and they're so fun to play with. Now, on measurements, so your total blade length is just about 3.5 inches. Now the beauty of this is your cutting length is, or your cutting edge, pardon me, is 3 inches. And that's good for this size knife. You don't want it to be too much less than that. Your handle length, or we'll say your close length, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, just under 4.5 inches. And your overall length is going to be just under 8 inches. So again, this is a really, really good size knife. So I wouldn't consider it a large, and we can compare it to the rat. So we've got the rat here. We'll move this one aside. You can see the rat is obviously what I would consider a large knife, and you're looking at maybe, half an inch or so, size-wise, a little bit different. We also have the bug out we can compare it to. And, I always said that I think it's more comparable to the size of the bug out. So if you like that size, then definitely the Wyvern is one that you are going to like. Now, if you're looking at the handle, and let's get these off the table here. If you're looking at the handle, I'm sorry, not the handle, but the flipper tab and the spine itself. So on the flipper tab, you do have some jimping up here. And that obviously is going to make it easier for you when you are deploying the knife. Now, if you choke up on your knives, and some of you do, some of you don't, some of you just hold them back, but if you do choke up on a little bit more, you've got the great jimping on the spine. And I'm a huge fan of that, because some of the knives that I carry are rather large, and I do like to choke up on them depending on what I'm doing. Now, we've talked about I don't do a lot of hard use, pretty much just because the situation never arises, the need. So But I have used a Wyvern straight out of the box to start cutting up cardboard, and I'll tell you what, it slices through it like butter. It is absolutely awesome. So like I said, it comes out of the box super, super sharp. I love that factor. I do love that you have different colors to choose from. So like I said, you do have the tan, you have the black, and there is a blue one. However, I don't have that one anymore. You have the option to flip it two ways. You can use your flipper tab. Doo-doo. Or if you like, you can throw it on the ground. You can Spidey flick it. So take your choice. I love the fact that, you know, just like knives that have flipper tabs or thumb studs or Spidey holes or whatever you want to say, I do love the fact that it gives you the different option of how you really want to deploy it. So it kind of makes it fun. Maybe you're getting a little bored or you've been flipping it all day and your thumb's a little sore. Forget it, you know, your thumb, your finger. Then stop deploying it that way. Stop using the flipper tab. Reach on over and just start Spidey flicking it. It's great. And for those of you that don't know how to do it, just keep trying it. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. And it does make it a lot more fun to play with your knives if you have more than one way to sit there and flip it out. So, okay, guys, this has been the Civivi Wyvern. I know they normally go for about $49.30. If anybody is interested, these two are actually for sale. You can get a hold of me. Just leave me a message. Go ahead and leave a comment in the comments section. I love talking to you guys. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that bell for any alerts of my videos. I love having you guys here. Love talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll leave a link to get these directly. Well, actually, I don't have the link directly to my store. So if you're interested, go ahead and just leave me a message. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.